my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Scott and Khloe, baby, it's getting creepy. And guess what? Kourtney doesn't appreciate any of this because she's like, why you busy leaving thirst traps and salivating over my sister? You know that you haven't really been stepping up as a co-parent, and I'm sick of it. Y'all, let's talk about this because, again, I said this once, I said it again. Khloe and Scott's relationship, it's on some weirdo behavior. Don't give me that's her sister's boyfriend, baby dad, he's family for life, baby. That's the way you act with your family. Don't ever invite me over for Thanksgiving. If you guys don't know, in the history of Khloe and Scott, they always had a really flirty relationship, a lot of tension. It was just weird. On top of that, go watch my old video. Don't forget those rumors that surfaced a long time ago when Scott went to rehab and he had to leave the rehab all of a sudden. Why, you ask? Oh, I'll tell you. Apparently, he admitted and confessed to one of the reasons why him and Kourtney can't get along is because he slept with who is it? Oh, Khloe, in a Montauk hotel, you know, in upstate New York. He also claimed to have hit off Kylie, or was it Kendall? I think it might have been Kendall. The point is, Scott was claiming, now he might have been high out of his mind and lying, but Scott was claiming he was all running all up, down, around, and through, okay? So that's going on. Now let's also not forget, right? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, I say all this to say the creepiness kept going on because here's the weird thing. On top of Scott's things in rehab that he had hit that, smashed it up, flip it, rub it down, there was also all these weird, I want to say like social media sightings when Scott was like tagging Khloe, doing this, doing that. It's weird. Let's get into this because here's what I think, right? Khloe has been dropping thirst trap after thirst trap, trying to remind Tristan what he missed. The only thing is, Khloe, and this is the thing with everybody that like gets off of Instagram. I know what you're saying, but Tristan has seen you with no makeup in the morning, which is not to say that Khloe doesn't look beautiful. It's just to say, I think it's weird when people will post thirst traps of pictures of themselves because at the end of the day, I think they eventually want to meet up. And when they meet up, you still look like yourself. So what's with all this Mr. Potato Head, Play-Doh, razzle dazzle? Again, that's the problem with thirst trap. It makes the person interested again. Then they see you and they're like, oh, you still look the same. Anyway, y'all, let's get into the thirst trap that brought Tristan back and Scott's creepy response, right? They're saying Kardashian fans call out Scott's creepy comment to Khloe as a star spills out of a low-cut bodysuit in a new photo. They've said the commotion started when Khloe modeled a skin-tight brown bodysuit on Instagram. Can I just say this? What is going on in people's lives? It is 2023 and they are writing articles about a skin-tight bodysuit. Girl, everything in life is skin-tight. Can we please move on? There's lots of things to clown the Kardashians about. We clowned them about the skin-tight bodysuit. She appeared in the steamy outfit, right? From Kim's Skims line. Is that why it's so ill-fitting? The Good American founder. Does Kim ever model Good American? I'm wondering. But Khloe don't mind because she's fine being the mascot, right? She could have been Kourtney's partner in crime, but she wants to be Kim's mascot. Anyway, right? Scott jumped to the comment section and wrote "little lady" along with a fire emoji. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this picture. Let me just pull it up for y'all real quick. If you haven't, this is the picture, right? There is nothing family friendly about that. And I'm not saying that people don't post thirst traps, but I am saying that when the thirst trap comes and your family's around, they usually ignore that stuff like, all right, fine, she's tripping. But that's not the only thing. He's been leaving comments on her Instagram all winter, all summer, all spring, right? When she posted, remember those bangs she posted, but she's like, oh my God, I love this picture. Even though bangs completely changed the shape of my face. Girl, they changed your shape, your eye, your nose. Shut up, Khloe. Anyway, Scott also commented, you're such a lady, with another fire emoji. He's been on that, right? However, right? Kourtney didn't really seem to appreciate it. Not in the way that she cares what Scott does, because in her mind, she's like, girl, Scott is trash. You can take a ride on that clown rodeo show if you want. I've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt and 3 kids. Wouldn't recommend it. I'd give it 0 stars if I could. 0 out of 10, right? But here's the funny thing. Khloe does like clown shows. So you know what that is, right? However, right? They're saying Kourtney doesn't appreciate it because Scott has not been being a father to his children. And this is actually really messed up, because the Kardashians, when Kourtney was separating from Scott and she's like, get out of my life, you're a psycho, not out your kid's life, but just out of my life, we're never getting back together. You don't forget, in November, Kim and I think it was on Travis's surprise party, instead of going to the surprise party for Travis, Kourtney's husband, they then went, right, and had dinner one night with Kim, one night with with Khloe, with Scott Disick. This is after Kourtney went on podcast and said she felt so disrespected by her family by trying to use the drama with Scott to take away from her love story. Now, before y'all say, oh my God, well, Travis is controlling, Travis is this, Travis is that. First of all, there's no proof Travis is controlling. That is all a lie, a scheme made up by Todd. Shout out to Real Housewives of Atlanta, Mama Joyce. But all jokes aside, what are they talking about? Didn't Kim come out and publicly apologize to her family for what she said Kanye did to her, even though you're still being the Wicked Witch of the West and Kanye's not around? So it leads me to believe, who's really at fault? But honestly, think about it. When Kanye did it, when Kim was literally punching Khloe in the head with her purse, when all this stuff, it was no big deal. Now Kourtney found a man that loves, provides, and protects her, right? And is obsessed with her and pulling her away from the family. And now everybody want to draw a line in the sand and go up for a drug addict recovering who played your sister, had her in tears, humiliated her, even played her on camera when she said she was pregnant with her 3rd child. Man, I guess. But anyway, let's get in. They said Travis wasn't comfortable with some of Scott's actions. He feels like Scott has taken advantage of Kourt's easygoing nature and hasn't shown up as a parent the way he should have. And that's one thing you can say about Travis Scott. All his kids love him. He is a beautifully involved, loving father to all his children. They added that Kourtney is happy to co-parent with Scott, but that's where she draws the line. Again, she's not playing that whole Khloe, yeah, we're just co-parenting, but you in my bed every night. Kimberly, we're co-parenting, but I'm gonna invite you over to dinner, give you a dessert. She actually is trying to platonically co-parent. You guys, this is what platonic co-parent works. There's no flirting, there's no overnight visits. You're not around me and my new man. All right, anyway. They're actually saying that the fallout, Scott blames her for appearing less frequently on the Hulu show because now he's looking for brand partnerships and his next career move. He's focusing on making money separate from the show because he doesn't have that financial support anymore. Let me just say this, right? That's BS. You're not that big of part of keeping up with Kardashians, not because Kourtney, they don't care. It's because when Kourtney would not engage, would not talk to you, would not give Scott a moment, that's when Kim and Chris and the producers were like, oh, okay, then what's the point of having you on, Scott? He keeps blaming the family. He needs to be blaming the girl that he keeps lusting over, Khloe, Kim, and Chris. Just my opinion. But anyway, it doesn't matter because you know what? That weirdo behavior from Scott and Khloe literally bought somebody out of the yard. Do you know who that is? I'll give you a hint. Who does Khloe live and die for? And everything she does, every meme she puts up, every purpose in her life is centered around this person. Yes, Tristan. Tristan came out and liked the pic. They even did a write-up on page 6 because Khloe wants everybody to know that she is loved and she is desired. Y'all, let's get into it. Why is that, you ask? Let's get into this post. Khloe posted a picture of her in a silver bikini. And honestly, with Khloe, all the Kardashians, right? Do what you need to. We all like external validation, but baby, your whole life is external validation. Tristan got a write-up in page 6. You know, the page 6 love a good Kardashian story. because he liked Khloe's photo. Imagine bearing 2 children, being humiliated month after month, wondering what's going on, no heart, no this and that, all the sacrifice you made. And this fool, after your pseudo brother-in-law had to do weirdo behavior and flirt with you online, right? He finally liked a bikini pic. And Khloe got that validation she wanted. Y'all, we're going to pray for the wicked. We are going to pray for the wicked. And you know what? Khloe wants us to know one thing, and one thing for sure. She said, Khloe wants us to know one thing, and one thing for sure. She said, not to spoil the ending for you, but the pure hearted win in the end. Remember that. And you know what, Khloe? I agree with you. The pure hearted do win in the end. The question is why you got yourself on that list. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that Khloe and Scott's relationship is always on some weirdo behavior? Tristan could care less. The fact that a like gets a write-up in page 6. We get it, Khloe. You want all the girls Tristan's flirting with to know that he's actually with you, so he can't do what he did last time. Remember when a baby popped up? When Marley and Theo, and Marley was like, I didn't even know where they were together, to which half the world didn't. Khloe sees her mistake, and now she wants to loudly date that man. But let me know how you feel about Kourtney and the Scott thing, because I 100% agree with Travis, with Travis Barker. Yeah, Scott, go handle your business. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.